so excited about. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Hi guys, this is Avine the Introvert and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Avine and I'm a content creator, I'm a lecturer, and I am a shoemaker. Yes, I make shoes. And I'm also a Nigerian introvert, right? So if you love content about how to scale up your business, how to get mental clarity about your business, all of that, I am not a guru. I am just a young Nigerian trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. And I hope that by watching me talk about some lessons I've learned, you will also learn as well and we can grow together. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 ways you can clean up your space and get more productive. So the first thing I want to talk about is how to clean up your environment. Okay, now in order to have a perfect workspace, you need a clear place. Okay, you need to clean up your mess. Yes, that mess. Clean it up along with all the dirty dishes you have in your kitchen, with all the stuff that on your floor that you haven't swept for like 3 days. Well, whenever you want to get to work, I mean, you are walking and you're seeing all these things that are not arranged around you, and you're like, okay, oh my god, let me just leave this aside, let me just go and lay my bed for like 2 minutes, or let me just go and wash my clothes, or let me look, stop it. Have a specific time for your chores. Okay, if you wake up early in the morning, can you wash your plate? I mean, can you do it? Can you wash it now? Can you go and wash that plate now? I don't want you to keep your mess piled up and now be breaking your work, putting your work in intervals to go and cook or to go and clean and wash. Please do everything you need to do as early or whatever time you pick out in the day to do it, and just face your work. Do what you are supposed to do. Okay, my stomach is making noise, that means I'm hungry, but I have to finish this video before I eat. So let's talk about action points. Number 1, clean up your workspace. Your workspace should never be dirty. Never let your workspace be dirty before you get to work. Number 2, put away every single form of distraction. Anything that you know can distract you while you're working, keep it aside. If it's your phone, switch it off. Whatever you're doing with any device, except you're using that device to work, disconnect it from the internet if you have to. Do every single thing possible that can make you physically present and focused on what you're doing for a specific period of time. Best 1 hour or more. Also, make sure your workspace is always organized. Whatever you need to use to work, keep it on your desk. Keep it however close it's going to be to you. Not that when you want to work, you start thinking of how you're going to stretch out to get your laptop or your book or whatever it is that you need to work. Keep everything in the same space so that when you want to get to work, you can sit in one place and work for a long period of time at a stretch. So the second thing you need to clean up to be more productive is your body. Yeah, your body. Let's start with your nutrition. What do you eat? When do you eat? How do you eat? Do you eat like a monster? Do you eat like someone who has not been fed for 20 days? Do you do that? I was hungry. Some of us eat cookies like the cookie monster. Stop it, okay? Stop eating rubbish. Rubbish makes your work rubbish. Why would you eat nonsense? I'm not a dietitian. Whatever. I know nothing about food stuff. All I know is that there are certain things you eat that makes you have energy that lasts longer. Go eat that, man. Stop eating chocolate every single day of your life. You wake up early in the morning and you reach out for cheese balls, biscuits, all manner of sugary items, and you expect to be fired up for the entire day. Have you heard of a sugar slump? You want to die of sugar? So another thing you should learn to incorporate into your schedule is exercise. When last did you even jump, man? When last did you even jump? I mean, you get out and you cannot even walk to the bus stop or wherever. It's like, I'm so tired. What are you tired of? The sleep? You should learn to exercise. My third point, which is sleep. Why are you always sleeping? Can you leave the sleep alone and wake up? I know sleep is good, but I mean, just the same way that there is a minimum amount of sleep you should get every day, there is also a maximum. You heard of that? Don't sleep for 20 hours. What did I just say, twin? Don't sleep for, I don't know. Don't be Sleeping Beauty. Stop it. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So my action points are simple. The first one is learn to eat foods that give you energy, because you can't be snacking while you're walking. You need to focus on your walk. You need to leave food alone, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't eat. So know the best times to eat for better energy, and know the best things to eat and in the right quantity. The second is learn to exercise. Okay, you don't always have to be doing push-ups or crunches or whatever. Exercise could be as simple as taking a walk for a certain number of minutes every day. So there are guidelines to that to keep yourself fit to a certain level. So do your research and know how best you can exercise and get your body going. The third action point is learn to rest when you are supposed to rest, and learn to get up when you're supposed to get up. Not having enough sleep and also getting too much sleep is bad. When you sleep adequately, sleep is actually a very, very powerful tool to get you going and get you to be very productive during the day, so that you won't get tired or feel like taking a nap. I personally don't like to take naps in the daytime. I love to wake up in the morning and get going throughout the entire day. So my routine keeps me going. My sleep, my exercise, and the food I eat keeps me going for the entire day. And I sleep at night around 6 to 7 hours every single day. A last action point I forgot to say about this is that you should have a very good hygiene. Having your bath can work wonders for you when you do it at the right time. When you wake up in the morning, your body temperature is a bit high. You should learn to take a cold shower before you do any meaningful work. It really helps. In the evening, when you feel a bit tired, if you are a nightingale like I am, you would know that having a shower in the evening is also wonderful if you know that you need to work all through the night. Okay, so the last thing you need to learn to clean up your mind. You need to learn to clean up your mind. Oh, that's not what you meant. You need to clean up your mind. The first and best possible way to clean up your mind is to have a freaking schedule. Okay, so a schedule tells you what you're supposed to be doing at every single point in time, every single day. You can read up more about how to create your schedule, time blockers, how to create time blockers, how to create your schedule, your monthly schedule, weekly tasks, all of that. If you would like a video about that, just let me know in the comment section. Yeah, I need that. Okay, so personally, using a lot of sticky notes does not help me as an individual. I know I have them, but I do not use them because they just seem to create a lot of clutter and make things look disorganized. So I love to use one very large sheet of paper to do that. But like I said, I can't talk a lot about this in this video. So if you want something like that, just let me know in the comment section. The second and also very important thing you need to do in order to clear up your mind is you need to learn the art of focus. Okay, when you are focused on a task, it simply means that you have eliminated every kind of distraction, both physical and mental. If you are working on something on your laptop and you have to make sure your internet or whatever is not on, you have to make sure your phone is either turned off or very far from you. Any other thought that comes to your head that is not concerned with what you're working on at the moment, you push it out immediately. Thoughts are going to come in, but the most important thing is, how do you deal with those thoughts? How do you process those thoughts? You're not supposed to process them when you're working on something else, because you are easily going to get distracted. So you need to tell yourself that, look, I've slated out 1 hour to do this, and I am not going to do any other thing. For the fact that that particular task you're working on is urgent and important, focusing on just one task at a time makes you... Why does my hand look so tiny? Makes you more productive and gives you much better results. So another thing you need to do is you need to learn mindfulness and consciousness. Now, these are also two very common words that some of us don't even know what it means as it relates to how productive we are. Being mindful simply means that you are 100% aware of what you are doing at the moment. You know the benefits of your actions and you're also aware of the consequences, right? So you need to put in all your efforts into that work at that given point in time in order to get it done. So you are being mindful of the fact that, look, this is what I'm working on. I don't need to let my emotions come into play, or I don't need to let external thoughts or external distractions come into play. When you're not mindful, that's when you can pick up your phone because you're bored and you don't even know when you pick it up, and before you know, you're making a call and, hey babe, I've been working since morning though. It's just 10 o'clock now, but you know, I'm tired of it. Sorry. I personally make it a rule that I do not call any of my friends until I am on a break from my work. The more time you put into working on a particular project in one day, the more you get creative, the more you get into what people call the flow, and it's just like you've lost your ideas. Don't let that happen. Focus on your work. Okay, so 3 action points. Number 1, always learn to focus on the task you are doing at hand until you are done. Number 2, always be mindful and have clarity about what you are doing. Be mindful and be conscious about the work you are doing at that given point in time. And number 3, which should have been number 1, but whatever, have a schedule. Okay, have something like a time block, have something that tells you what you are supposed to be doing every single day. And this is dynamic. I'm not talking about your day, how your schedule every week. I'm also talking about like your task sheet, because every week obviously you're not going to be doing the same thing over time, so it changes. So you're supposed to create a new one every week, set out what your goals, your objectives are, and learn to work with that. With this, we've come to the end of today's video. Hope you're still with me, guys. Yeah, we are. I really enjoyed creating this, and this is my very first video on YouTube. So if you know you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a very big fat thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I'm sure that I made you laugh. Also, if you know you love content like this, or if you have ideas for the kind of content that you would love to see me make, just leave some little speech in the comment section. I will be right there waiting for your comment. Share this video, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you next week in my next video.